I say, what I say? I say, YouTube. Good morning, good morning. Well, it's a good morning. I say, let's have a real conversation about girls and BBLs. You hear me? If it's your first time rocking with the boy, be the KINGSPR33. That be me, King Spray, and you locked in on one of the realest days. Reporting live from Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada. The weather about 79 degrees outside. Not a cloud in the sky. Praise to the Most High. June is here. Summertime. Summertime. And baby, you've been so patient. You've been waiting. You just want the boy to drop that mixtape. And I promise, it's coming soon. And girl, you gonna love it. So, let's have a real conversation about these BBLs. Before we talk about BBL, like, comment, subscribe to the boy channel. Subscribe to the royal family, join the kingdom. And when you subscribe, please make sure the notification bell is on. That'll let YouTube know you want to hear each and every time I come on here talking my shit. You hear me? So, I was, when you're on the gram, or any social media, but the gram in particular, like, they sell you these girls shaking their ass. Like, that's kind of, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Whether it's in the form of a TikTok dance, whether it's in the form of selling you tummy tea, selling you swimsuits, selling you energy drinks, girls shaking their ass. And as a man, I like to see certain women do certain things. But I don't like when it's like overly like in your face. So I don't like when the girl's bent over touching her ankles with a bang on the side with a fucking dumbass caption like, what's your favorite movie? I don't like that. For me, that's a little too much. I like seeing a nice woman in a swimsuit doing something that's not like sexual, but it could be, you can let your mind wander. I like to keep it as classy as possible when it comes to what I view, right? One, because you never know who's looking at your phone. I don't have a privacy screen. You never know who's looking at your phone. Two, it just don't do nothing for me. Like, if I want to see hardcore girls essentially naked, then you watch porn. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to have that on your Instagram. For me, I can't speak for everybody else. So, I'm scrolling, and sometimes you follow one person that leads to a bunch of other options, and that's how you start seeing it in your feed. So I saw this picture, and I'll probably post it as one of the as the thumbnail. It was like 4 girls, and as right now, what's really big is essentially fat girls that got a tummy tuck or got their tummy done, liposuction. So they're fat. You could tell they were fat. You could tell by their thighs, by the fats around their knees, their arm fat. You could tell that they're fat. Their face, but their stomach is sculpted out, right? And of course their butt is extremely big. And it's just, so I put it in the group chat. I said, yo, am I tripping, or like, is this disgusting? And it was like 4 or 5 BBL girls, lips ballooned out, ass crazy big, but it wasn't in a good way. Like cartoon caricatures of themselves, essentially. And, the general thing was, yeah, it's kind of wild, not in a good way, but I'll still smash, right? So then another person said, nah, you tripping, I'm not smashing. So I'm on a borderline. Here's what I mean by that is, so I'm not a single man, but if I was a single man and I'm perusing, right? I'm doing my thing. And everybody knows what I mean by cartoon character girls, right? These Marvel character girls. If one of these girls are in your ear, y'all out and about, right? Let's say y'all out and about, you know what I'm saying? Y'all over there at you over there at the spot. you see something nice, she keep looking at you, you keep looking at her, and she one of them cartoon characters, and she waves at you for some strange reason, right? She'll give you a little wave. Mind you, she not gonna give you a little wave because you're not gonna see her. She gonna be in the VIP with somebody. But and even if you are in the VIP, she gonna be in the VIP. You know what I'm saying? Very important people. So, but let's say for whatever reason you see her, she see you, she give you a little wave. You go over there, start talking to her. She's like, "Hey, my name's such and such." Yeah, y'all start rapping. One thing leads to another, and y'all end up going home together, right? Then of course, most guys are gonna take that down. Like, I'm not saying, okay, if that happens, I'm not smashing, obviously. Or if like you were in a situation where it was just like it was for the taking, right? They're there, the energy is right. Yeah. It's there, right? It's part of. It comes along with the room, so to speak, right? It comes with the hotel room. You're taking that too, right? If you're a celebrity dude where you have access like that, you can fly one of these girls out with no problem. You're taking that too. We're not talking about that. Of course, we're smashing that. Well, I speak for me. Of course, I'm smashing that if I was a single guy. Of course, but that's not what's gonna happen. We're talking about, do you want to have to do what it takes to court a woman like that? Because no matter how she really looks, no matter her real value, because she's in that cartoon character style situation, she's going to be treated like a bad one. So no matter if she's a fat girl, no matter if her blood pressure high as a motherfucker, cholesterol crazy, we're still going to have to treat her as a bad one. So as a result, you're going to have to do what that takes. So you're going to have to spend $400-$500 on dinner. You're gonna have to be at the table that costs $10-20 grand. You're gonna have to splurge on possibly a bag of this or that. Like, you're gonna have to treat her and wine and dine her, not just for the night, but she has to know you have access to money, right? Not to mention, she gonna still be fronting on you. She's still gonna be doing the text you an hour or two later, flaky on certain situations. And then after all it's said and done, those kind of girls don't even be fucking like that. What I mean by that is, like, their sex game is whack. These are girls that were ugly ducklings that got their body done. Their sex game is whack, right? So you're doing all that to not even really have a great time. Your return on investment is extremely low in that situation, right? So when we say I'm not smashing, it ain't just the physical, like if it's in front of me, am I not gonna smash it? Of course. I like women if I was single. But it's like, what I gotta do to deal with that type of girl might be a little too much. It might be a little too much. You understand what I'm saying? You hear me? It might be a little too much for me to have to really do. As opposed to a girl that is just like a cute girl from around the way. You like her, she like you. When she get dolled up, she looks really good. She's something that's like, you know, you enjoy her. She might not be the baddest bitch walking around. She might not have the craziest body walking around. But when it's all said and done, you like it. And you ain't got to worry about, like, she likes you for you. You ain't got to worry about exhausting all your resources just to be in a situation where you possibly can have the opportunity to take her out and smash, right? Now, are these girls fucking? Hell yeah, these girls fucking. All girls are fucking. All right, let's stop it. All girls are fucking. So yeah, she's fucking. But that's not what I'm saying. She's going to make you do more for it. Because you are not the celebrity dude. You are not Drake. You are not these higher dudes where that they know for a fact, not only do you got the clout, not only do you have money, but they have an opportunity to essentially level up off you. And sometimes just off the stardom. Just off the fact that, like, oh my God, you're a celebrity and I fuck the celebrity. You're not that. I'm not that. So what we have to do is we got to come with every fucking trick in the book just to stand a chance. And is it worth it at the end of the day? And the answer is no. It's not. It's not. We got people coming in town and, you know, we looking at prices, and I'm not embarrassed to say, I'm looking at prices, I'm like, yo, I ain't really got that for that. Like, I have a little budget I set aside for this because I knew it was coming, but I can't be trying to compete with the NFL players in the off season. I can't be trying to compete with the dude that got Bitcoin money from Europe. I I can't be trying to compete with these dudes that are getting money at a high level when I am not. I can't spend $3-4 on a table knowing that I worked damn near 3 weeks for that shit. I cannot, I will not. Now, I'm still gonna have a good time, and I'm not gonna leave my homeboys hanging, so I'm gonna contribute what I said I was gonna contribute. But it ain't gonna be at a level where it's like, come on now. Maybe y'all got it, but I ain't got it. I ain't got it. I ain't too proud. But yeah, back to the BBL things, man. Do we really like those girls? Or have we been conditioned to think that we should like them? Right? Have we been what's the real value? What's the real value of a chick like that? And now some would say this is not a paid sponsorship, so please don't get that drink until they send me a check. You hear me, bang? What's their real value? Now some would say, oh, you talking all this shit because you can't get them kind of girls. That's why. Because if you were in a situation where you could get those kind of girls, you wouldn't be rapping like this. You a low quality dude. You can't get girls like that, and that's why you rapping like this. I don't even know if I should be listening to you. You hear me? Like, who is this nigga? Smack, who is this nigga? But yeah, you're right. You're right. I guess I'm not in that world to get them. Yeah, it ain't a looks thing. As you get older, you start to realize being a dude that looks good is whack. It ain't about looking good as far as like pretty and waves and light eyes. That shit is for high school. When you get older, bro, once you get past 25, how you look could even be a detriment to you. And we're gonna make another video about that, talking about that. How you look could be a detriment. Nah, bro. It's about how much money you got, resources, networking ability, how much power you got overall. Who knows you? Who you know? What value you bring to each situation. The whole dress, putting a fly outfit on, bro, that's just the ticket for admission to play the game. That ain't even nothing crazy. That's what you're supposed to do that. We're not in high school anymore where you gotta like do a fit check. We supposed to do that. So as far as like, oh, I can't get those kind of girls based on how I look, that's not even what people are talking about, man. That whole thing about guys looking pretty boys, that's played, man. That's played. What it's about now is a different world, right? It's a different world when it comes to it. And how you bag anything in life, not just girls, but how you get anything, is you gotta set up situations where the resources are speaking for you. And with them BBL girls, even if you did like them, what you gotta do to get them, it ain't worth it, bruh. It really ain't. And I'm just talking about on a local level. I ain't even talking about the real IG girls that are fucking draking them. I'm talking about the local girl that's trying to do that. The money you gotta spend on her, man, it ain't really worth it, in my opinion. Now I could be wrong. Who am I? What that Beanie Man? Who am I? I'm nobody special, but the reality is that either way you put it, man, it's gonna cost you a little bit of bread. It's gonna put you in a situation financially you have to make a decision. And the decision is, do I want to allocate these resources for one night with a girl that, to be honest, at the end of the day, I can say I smashed, but was it really worth it for me? Did I feel good about the situation? Or do I want to let that pass? And in letting that pass, are we going to start acknowledging that those girls, they are still in now? The fat girl that got the tummy tuck is still in now and possibly will be in for a little bit. But to be honest, man, that shit's whack. All that shit's whack. The type of girl that would do that is whack. The girls that do that are whack. Their mindsets are whack. All that shit whack to me. All that shit whack to me. And I could be wrong. Who am I? I'm only a king. You heard me? Anyway, man, like, comment, subscribe. Put down in the comment section, are y'all with the BBL wave or not? And now, hey, freedom of choice. You do what you want, boo-boo. You do what you got to do, queen. Sis, you do what you got to do. I ain't here to judge you. But what I'm telling you is that I think when it's all said and done, we'll all look back at this time period in our lives, this 10 to 15, maybe 20 year span, and be like, yo, girls are really tripping with that shit. Girls are risking their lives to get these dumbass BBLs, and they look silly. And I think the dudes that were fucking them are gonna be like, man, that was a weird time period where niggas was really on that, huh? But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, join the royal family. This has been a message brought to you by the good people over here at Spree ENT. And baby, it's gonna all make sense real soon.